Yeah, that's better. Now I can see. There we go. Hey, Celine, how's everyone doing? I had a bit of a hiccup first time out. I don't know what happened. Hey, Deb, Karen, how's everyone doing? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I couldn't see the comments. I couldn't see anything. Sandra, how are you? Vicky, Lorraine, Laura, Carrie, how's everyone doing? Anna, how are you? I am in the Creeper Gallery. Hello, Kathy. How are you doing? Creeper Gallery, as promised. Hello, Michelle. I'm going to give you a quick look around. David, how are you? The Creeper Gallery, before we get into the investigation, show you guys around here. John McGinnis, how are you? Karen, you saw me? Well, I couldn't see anybody. Hey, Jen. So I'm going to show you guys. Boy, the things are really getting wonky here. I can't even turn my camera around. There we go. All right. So the front door of the Creeper is right there. Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. There's that dude. This is when you walk in the door. All Donna Marion's artwork is all around you. Lots of really, really, really innovative and cool things that she's created. The front gallery part is just full of them. So I'm just going to give a brief kind of run through to show you guys the different things. It's literally wall to floor objects. Madame Clara is our partner. He also creates some really interesting artwork as well. Oh, I've come to appreciate puppets. I like that guy right there. I don't know why, but I like that guy. Hey, Brendan, Karen. So again, this is the outside of the Creeper Gallery, and we all know Donna will never get rid of this because it is a living monument to your paranormal savior that we know she'll never get rid of. Hello, Cindy. How are you? So there's a lot of new stuff in here, again, for Halloween, and I wish I could show you the storefront. But this is everything on the outside. Again, a quick look.
Oh, was that creepy guy here before? With the glasses?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Up by you. Oh, that's
yeah, Edgar Allan Poe, that creepy guy. You can see Chris is here, distracting me as usual.
No, that's Albert Einstein.
Gotcha. And then we go the red room right there. Ooh, there's another puppet. So the red room is where all the haunted objects are. Right through there, and we've got 3 of them already picked out for tonight. Yes, there are a lot of creepy dolls on the floor. There's stuff over there ready. We have our 3 items picked out. This is the red room, filled with haunted objects. Can't really see it too great. It's kind of dark in here, but there's haunted objects all around us in all the different cases. Lots that we've investigated already. And tonight we'll add 3 more to that list. So we'll start with the first one. I don't know where the information is, but it's that top hat right there with the box underneath it. And I don't know where the information is.
the card. There was just a little card in the box.
Could you hold on while I get my other glasses?
Yeah.
And there's a stick figure right there. Blah, 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 blah.
He was there before, and he lit everything up.
Hello? Could you wave hello to us, sir? My name is John. This is Chris.
I don't know if you heard me, but when you were out there was a bang in here, like something tapped right there, and then everything lit up.
How are you, sir? Could you wave to us? I'm John, Chris. We come here to talk to you. Never met you before. Okay, let me go get my glasses and
so he can better see you. Just hanging up something here. Trying to, anyways. There we go.
I don't know where the card is.
It was in the
Mary.
box. Can you?
John now. So no longer there as soon as you walked over.
There was a card.
So he's no longer there anymore. Chris walked over and he kind of left. Okay, his name is also John. There you go. We got that in common. John Joseph Durbas, Durbas. August 1947. Oh, I saw that. And the wire moved right by me, too. August 1947 to June 9th, 1998. From Arizona. He was a Vietnam vet. His wife, Susan, was born in 1946 and passed just this year. She was a woodcrafter and an artist. Strong attachment from a Lansdale estate. Okay. That's how we start. I'll turn the flashlights on. You want to start with this one?
No, I'll do the EVPs after you get it going. There he's back. He just got, he actually was small and got really big, and he just went down and got small again. Gone.
Hello, John. I'm going to sit here and we're going to try to talk to you, okay? I don't know if you talk to the others that are here. But they'd probably tell you about us. Yeah, there you go. See that blue light behind there was solid behind. They'd probably tell you about us if they do talk to you, and I'm taking it that they do because you just lit everything up behind the hat there. We come here and try to talk to the people that may be attached to things that belong to them, that matter to them, to see if they're still around, if they're willing to talk to us. I do see your wedding picture there of you and your wife, Susan.
I think everything that's in that box was from their wedding.
Very nice picture. Again, what we try to do is we try to interact with you and talk with you in any way that we can. Whoa. Yeah, that's why those lights are there. Yeah, those lights will react to your energy, to you being in that area. And as you can see, they're changing colors. You passed away in 1998, so you're familiar with lights, electricity, and all that. So energy, they react to energy. The stronger the energy you possess in that area around your hat, the different colors those lights are going to change. From little blue twinkles to red to yellow, they change all different colors. And these other items that we have down here under the hat, they work just by moving your hand around them. See this rainbow color by your photo. This makes music. If you just move your fingers around the antenna. These eggs, these Easter eggs, have the words yes and no written on them. They take just a little tiny tap or touch to light up. One's yellow, one's blue. Yes, the word no. And these are the things we could use just to see if you're there. And if you're talking and trying to, appear, we don't see you, we don't hear you. So we use these things to see if you're there and you're willing to touch them, to talk to us back and forth or communicate and interact. But we also are going to try to hear your voice on a recorder and a radio. Yes, bingo.
And the static.
Well, hello, John. Again, we share that name, so I don't get to talk to many Johns. Vietnam vet, wife Susan. Doesn't say if you had any children.
Yes.
You did? Okay. We're off to a pretty good start here, John. So, John, we've seen you on our special camera over there. We've seen the lights up above.
And he banged and he lit up all the lights when you were out there.
Yeah, we've seen the lights up above turn blue here and there. And now you're answering with the egg. Yeah, so that's really, really good. So the only other thing that we could do is we could try a couple of things where we could actually try to hear your voice. And Susan, are you here as well? I mean, that is the photo of the two of you. Susan, if you're here, could you please respond by touching something? Going near any of those lights? Okay, so I'm guessing this is just John then. Okay, that's fine.
So they're asking you what the first object is.
It's actually a top hat, right?
Top
Is that what you would call
hats,
it? In a box.
man's gloves,
Oh,
women's
there's gloves in
gloves.
there? Oh, really?
There, yes, there is. Hers are in a bag. His is on the side. His that is the scarf that he wore. And I believe what do they call those things that slide over their shoes to make them look those white things back in the day was like the look. Very dandy.
So you think these were all from their wedding?
Oh, I have, yeah,
And
because
again,
he's holding the gloves in
yeah,
the photo,
yeah,
and he's
so,
got the top hat on in the
so
wedding
we'll show you
photo.
a photo after, and we'll show you all the items inside the box there. But yeah, obviously this is all the items, a lot of the items that they were wearing during their wedding, which doesn't
Spats. They call it spats.
doesn't say when they were married. John, so we're going to try a few things, okay? I'm going to turn on this little box here first to where you can, in theory, say something, you or Susan, out loud right now, and we might be able to hear you. Just think really, really hard. Think about whatever words you want to say, one word, multiple words. And maybe this box next to me will repeat it out loud so we could hear it in real time. Tell us anything about you. Anything you want to know, anything you want to say to the two of us. Just concentrate, you or Susan, and just say it out loud. I have that other item next to your hat, literally leaning on your hat, that turns red and green, the V fingers. So if you want to try to pick up your hat or anything from that box, we're going to see that. And I'll tell you what, I find it really kind of fascinating to right off the bat, stick figure, static, egg, lights. That's a pretty good initial boom, you know? So really the only thing we can do now is follow that up with, we'll keep the equipment on, of course, by the items, but now really the voices, spirit box,
Maybe you should just jump into it if he's responding very strongly
well,
to
that's
you.
what I mean. I think that, this is pretty good so far. The only thing that would make this better is to actually hear his voice. So John, you're familiar with the recorder. You passed away in 1998. So yeah, there were different versions of recorders during all that time. This is a small digital one. I think pretty sure they had. I remember 1998. We had Walkmans and stuff, and we could, dictate into these little tiny recorders. Works the same way. We ask questions, even though we can't hear you in the room. We may be able to hear you on the microphone from the recorder. So we're going to try that, okay? So please just speak clearly, answer as loud as you can, and whatever you're willing to share with us about your life and your family and about these items here in your wedding, we'd be happy to hear it. Because these items are going to be purchased by someone, and they're going to be brought into someone's home, and they're going to take care of these items that belong to you and your wife. And we want to make sure you're okay with that, or if you have a preference. Maybe you want another husband and wife to purchase them. You could tell us that. So I'm going to turn the recorder on. Do you want to do this?
No, go ahead.
So John, I'm going to put the recorder over here on the floor underneath where all the items from your wedding is and the photograph. And again, I'm going to encourage you to answer loud and clear if you can. So I'm hitting the record button, putting the recorder down over here. Good evening, John and Susan. I have the recorder running right now. First question I'm going to ask is, John or Susan, if you are here, could you please say your name out loud? stomach. John, could you tell me where you're from, please? It says that you were in the military and that you served during a war. What war was that you served in? Which branch of service did you serve in? Marines, Navy, Army, Air Force? Which one? How old were you, John, in this picture right here of your wedding? What did your wife do, John? What was her job? Stomach, boy, it's bad. John, did you have any children? Are you okay with these items going to a stranger? Any questions over there?
Did you have any grandkids?
Okay. She's not standing there, right? There's nobody there.
No, been watching it closely.
John, would you please come back so we could see you? You were really engaging with everything over there initially, and now you seem to have gone away. Again, we're not here to disrespect you, your wife, your memory, these items that belong to you, or we're just here to talk to you. Really,
She just passed away recently,
Yeah, I know.
this year.
Good evening, John and Susan. I have the recorder running right now. Good evening, John and Susan. I have the recorder running right now. First question I'm going to ask is, John or Susan, if you are here, could you please say your name out loud? If you are here, could you please say your name out loud? My stomach. My stomach, but I don't know what that verb was before that. John, could you tell me where you're from, please? It says that you were in the military and that you served during a war. What war was that you served in? Which branch of service did you serve in? Marines, Navy, Army, Air Force? Which one? How old were you, John, in this picture right here of your wedding? What did your wife do, John? What was her job? Stomach.
That took you by surprise, there, didn't it?
What?
When it went.
No,
I know.
know what's happening right now. I'm gonna have to go out there and just try to drink something really quick. John, did you have any children? Are you okay with these items going to a stranger?
Oh, just responded.
Lights.
Yep.
Any questions over there?
Did you have any grandkids?
Okay.
So it was kind of funny because Cindy says as soon as you mentioned that somebody was gonna, buy the objects or had a problem, it seemed to have left. And then as soon as that question came up again, the light flashed right above the hat, the top hat.
So again, the way this shop works, John, Susan, is that these items, all that you see around you and the people that you're speaking with that are around here, these items will be sold to people who are interested in owning them. And they will in turn bring these items into their home and hopefully take good care of them and keep the memory of the people who are in the photos and the information that is given to them alive, for lack of a better word, your memory, your family tradition, your history, which I think is a good thing.
So I think whatever's attached to this is very strong.
Well, initially it was bam, bam, bam.
And like I said, there was a bang in here before you came in and all the lights went off and there was a stick figure.
Over there, they'll come
if
back.
You'll come back?
Yeah, because it seemed to happen both times I was over there.
Okay.
So let me just get up and try that and see what happens. I'm gonna go out there and get a drink or something. So I'm walking away. Hold on, let me. Oh, sorry.
He was like, "Hey,
right,
he came back. He
there
came
you
back.
are.
He came back. He came back."
So
Hello.
I see you, John. I purposely got up so that I wouldn't be in the way, and I'm going to stand over here. I'm in the back now, back of the room. Oh, there you go. So I'm just going to walk past here. I'm going to stay right back here. Maybe if we ask some questions back here, you'd be more willing to speak with us. What do you think? Could you reach over and touch your hat and those items? Oh, there you go. And try to pick them up. Maybe reach over and just touch the top of that hat. Whoa, there we go. How strange is that? The whole time I was sitting there, it really didn't go off.
And then
all
he
that
came
much,
back.
and
He
now
popped up.
he came back.
Literally, my hand is jerked. Sorry, I kind of took it off there.
Okay,
Sorry, guys.
I see that. Would you be willing to talk to us from back here? If I ran that recorder again and I asked questions from back here, would you be more comfortable with that? Speaking from maybe 5 feet, 7 feet? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll give that a try. I'm not going to go anywhere near the hat. I'm just going to grab the recorder. Okay. I'm not going near it.
Yeah, welcome to our new watchers tonight. I'll say that real quick because Vicky asked. Hello to the friend in UK.
So, okay, I see all it. What I'm going to do is I'm hitting record. I'm going to slide the recorder over towards the hat. Right now, the record button's pressed. I'm just sliding it over there. Okay?
Oh, he bent down too when you did. Get out. He bent down when you did. Hysterical.
All right, quiet because we're going to do recording now. All right, standing over here. You try some questions because I didn't. Maybe it's me.
So, is this your wedding picture? Do these items bring you happiness? John asked before, but I'll ask one. Thank you for your service. Where did you serve? What war was it? Were you injured while in service? Can you tell us how you passed? Is that you touching your hat? Did you have children? Could you please tell us which branch you served in?
That's great. That music box. See how that works? You're doing really, really good and letting us know you're there.
Is this your hat? What would you like us to do with the hat? You're a very beautiful couple. What was your wife's name? Is there anything you would like to say to us?
All right. Unfortunately, I have to go back over there to retrieve the recorder. If you don't want that, make that music box light up again, different colors, and make music. And I'll stay over here for a little while longer. Okay, I'm coming over there because I have to retrieve the recorder. Wow. That was pretty impressive.
Wow, it's more.
I
Just bend down and let me see what happens if he bends down with you like he did last time. He's crouching down like he's copying you. And he's still down. You got up. Oh my Lord. No.
What if I go near and I put my hand?
He's copying you.
Is he on this side or that side?
He's on
Towards me, the other one. Am I close?
Yes, he's on your side.
So
He's right in front. He's like right to the side of you.
So if I back up, could you see me or no?
I cannot see you at all.
Okay, so I'm going to put my hand. Is my hand anywhere in the picture?
No.
No? Still?
No. Nope.
So he might be on the other side, no?
Bring your hand down. Okay, there you are. And he's still below you. Keep coming down. And you can touch him on the head. Keep coming down.
Really? So is it down
He
by
bent
the
down. Yeah.
by the wedding picture?
Yes. Keep coming down.
I'll be
He's
trying
right
to
there at the
touch-
wedding. He
I'll be
crouched
trying to
down.
touch the wedding picture.
He crouched down.
Okay, so I'm going to listen back to this. Wow.
And he just went as soon as you went to sit.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Wow. God, that REM pod going off was
He mimicked you.
really.
He mimicked you. And he stayed down when you got up. Everybody said it looked like there were two
Right
there.
now the record button's pressed. I'm just sliding it over there.
You did. Get out. He bent down when you did. Hysterical.
Quiet, because we're going to do recording now. All right, stand over here. All right.
When you did. Hysterical.
All right. Quiet, because we're going to do recording now. All right, stand over here. You try some questions because I didn't. Maybe it's me.
So, is this your wedding picture? Do these items bring you happiness? John asked before, but I'll ask one. Thank you for your service. Where did you serve? What war was it?
Are you kidding me?
That's a strong one. Is that an airplane on there? Were you injured while in service? Can you tell us how you passed? Is that you touching your hat? Did you have children?
No voices whatsoever, though.
Could you please tell us which branch you served in?
That's great. That music box. See how that works? You're doing really, really good and letting us know you're there. Nothing right now here with the REM pod.
Is this your hat?
And when I just say nothing going on with the REM pod.
He's showing you.
That's really good, John. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm curious to see if John flew airplanes.
Could you make that bit of they can go back and forth like really quick like you did
We're
before?
a very beautiful couple. What was your wife's name? Good night, Andy. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is there anything you would like to say to us?
Hold on.
Eden, you would like to say to us?
I'm saying happy.
To us. It sounds like.
Are you happy? You're still happy together? Unfortunately, I have to go back over there to retrieve the recorder. If you don't want that, make that music box. Are you still happy to? Oh, there we go. Are you still happy together in what we call the afterlife, heaven, whatever? We're not. Yeah, we don't know what happens, so we don't know what to refer to it as. But are you and Susan still together to eternity, even now? Happy, like you just said? Could you touch that music one to make it beat a beat a beat, make that noise again, and change different colors? Oh, not that one. Maybe that one down there? No?
Jason Combs said he's been listening with headphones and he can hear live voices a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn the spirit box on just
Like
before we
whispers.
stop. I mean, I know we're barely going to get to 2 items if we keep going, but this one's pretty darn good. All right, John.
Before you do that, I am going to point out, John, you heard twice airplanes, and we didn't hear any of those at all ourselves. I'm curious if he did fly airplanes.
So, John, this is a radio, broken radio, really, that scans the FM frequency up and down the dial, back and forth. And people believe that spirits from wherever, the afterlife, heaven, can speak using the white noise and the different frequencies to cast their voice. So just give it a try. I'm going to turn it on, and either you or Susan could come through, and then we're going to speak to somebody else. But I thoroughly appreciate you doing everything you've done here. Yeah, so let's give it a try.
You want to record?
No. That's weird. Where that noise is coming from.
He was in Vietnam War.
What?
Somebody said he must have fought in the U.S. War. He was in Vietnam.
I don't know where that noise is coming from.
Mm-mm.
I'm just used to this out there. Hello? Is anybody here? John, if you're here, could you say John?
Hi.
Tired.
Tired?
Could you please say your name? Just use this out there. John, what item? Could you say one of the items that are up on the table there not belong to you? What in the hell? I literally was just using this out there and it was fine. Nope. That was me. I have no idea. kill me. I don't know what it is.
Karen says it sounds like an airplane radio. And it's lighting up above your head.
I don't know what it is.
The light by his hat keeps turning green.
I gotta use it without the filter pedal. It's not gonna be fun. All right. So we'll switch to no EVPs, which kind of isn't good. I'll try something real quick. All right, John. So we're going to put the items back and we're going to speak to somebody else. So we do appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. We would have liked to have heard your voice for sure. That would have been much better.
Icing on the cake.
But the interaction with everything around the photo and your items. I'm not hearing anything. It's bizarre. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. All right, let's try that. All right, John, I got it worked out. You can talk now through this box. Could you please say hello? Or say your name? Nice and loud, nice and clear. Wow. Either you or your wife's name. Either one. Try your hardest to talk through this box. It's like a female. It said hi. John, what's your middle name?
John.
Oh, yeah, I thought I heard a female. John, what's your middle name? Can you tell me that so I know it's you? What? So like you said you don't know. John, we're gonna put these things back in a minute. Is there anything you could try to say out loud? Give me any of the items that are in that box. Just one of them. Just tell me what any of them are. All right. So no voices. Extra what?
Excuse me.
Frightening. All right, John. We're gonna say goodnight to you, and we're gonna move on. Anything you want to say with this before I shut it off? Loud and clear, please.
Thank you.
Last chance. Okay. All right, I'm shutting it off. So that's why someone said hello. Try your hardest, John. I speak now. Do you hear that? I speak now.
Yeah.
All right, John. I'll give you a chance. You're gonna figure it out. Try harder. I hear you really low.
That almost sounded like a female saying, "Who, me?"
John, how old were you when you passed? Do you know? We're pretty we're pretty close in age, actually. Okay, we have to move on, John. So I'm gonna say thank you and good night, and we're gonna try to talk to somebody else. Okay. Oh, there's something come through there at the end, but that REM pod again, random. Look, nothing.
Mm-mm.
And I like that. That is really, really good. And even the light show we were getting. And I bet you if I go back over there, is he there now?
No.
I bet you if I go back over there before we put this back,
Let's see.
he shows up again.
Let's
I'll bet
see.
you $1 million. Want to bet?
Let's go.
Sorry. That's
Jason
me
says
setting off the egg.
Jason says we need to go back and listen to this. You hear voices.
That's me who set off that egg. All right, John. I stepped away again. I'm in the back of the room. We're going to put those items back, but I'd like to see you stand there one more time by your hat. Maybe make that music box. Light up different colors and make some music before we say goodnight. That was me. That was not me. Yes. Okay. Could you do that? Show yourself. Stand by the wedding photo. And you just lean over and make that circle, make some music. Light it up. And we'll say goodnight.
Could you come back and touch your photo, your wedding photo? That seems to be what you were really attached to.
Oh, we're going to get to 2. There's the light show. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. Yes,
Yes.
again. Come on, John. Try to show yourself again. And then touch that circle that goes around and makes lights with the antenna. You know where that is, right next to your photo.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost too good to stop because I want to see what else
Right?
he's willing to do. But he always seems to do it when I walk over here. I'm going to go outside this curtain for 1 minute to see what you'll do, okay? Maybe you're willing to light that circle again. All right, I'm out here.
I told you before. I think you're a beautiful couple. You both look really, really happy in that photo. You look very debonair, and she's absolutely stunning in her gown. Can you touch anything there for me? Anything at all?
Okay, we're never going to get to anything else.
I
We're
know.
going to be stuck on John and Susan.
Such an interesting piece.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to put take everything away from your items.
You
here.
promised to show the people their photos
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
hats, so I'm going to turn the light on, okay? There you go. You want to show them?
Let me just move this real careful. That's me making a call. So there's the photo. Handsome couple.
The light is reflecting. There you go. There you go.
Handsome couple. Trying to see how young he looks in that photo.
They
Kind of
do.
hard to
They're
tell.
like, look at that.
And everything that's inside of it, right?
Yeah. Top hat. There's a beautiful top hat that's in the photo. The gloves that he's holding in the photo.
I don't know where the light is.
It's kind of hard. Yeah. It's just like, so this is his top hat. Oh, yeah, beautiful it is. I mean, I think they realize the gloves. Hers are in the little bag still.
Yeah.
And then the scarf.
Let's move on. We're gonna be
Yeah.
here all night long.
26. Yeah.
What time is it? That had to be a good.
It is 8:23, sir.
So that's an hour already. Yeah. So I mean, we're probably gonna get to one more, maybe. And my vote is for the evil dolls or for the dolls. I don't know if
Knock
they're
yourself
evil or
out.
not.
Set it up.
I don't know if they're evil or not. I'm assuming
They just look
they're
weird.
all dolls are evil, but 2 of them creep me the heck out. And I'll show you the creepiest ones. That one isn't that creepy. This one's creepy as hell. Look at that. Look at that Chucky doll. Should insult them.
That's a frightening face.
There's only 2 of them. There's several. There's another one. I don't want to drop any of these. Oh, this one's real fragile. Look at that one. I don't know how I'm going to set these up. That one will sit there, no problem.
John McGinnis said that's blank up.
That's what?
The F up.
Oh. I don't get it.
Messed up. These dolls. Look at how creepy they are. They,
I'm really going to have to do a number and kind of lay these out. I find with these dolls, you kind of have to kind of keep them together, or things get bad.
no.
Was there another one or two?
There's two. There's a mid-size and a little one. Very little. Vicky says they just want love and affection.
Sure.
Come get them, Vicky.
That's what they said about Annabelle.
Christopher says they're in the red room, so they must be there for a reason.
Everybody gets to kind of be together there. Okay. You're still up there, Creepy Doll?
Yeah, John's going to read the card to you and tell you all
Yeah,
about
look at
them
that,
as soon
see?
as he sets them all up.
There we go. See? Everybody happy now? I don't know. I'm going to put one up there. Let's go the eggs. Okay, see yes and no. You got to cool these cool eggs here. If you touch them, you position them in any kind of way. There. There. Music box. And what am I forgetting? That's it?
I think you got everything.
Couple. What's the other one? There's that one and the other one rolled away from me. Like that. I saw one roll away from me.
Did it really?
There it is. There. That's a nightmare scenario.
There's
if I
your
ever saw one.
baby. All right.
Where's the beard? That's a long one. Jonas Dolls. Mary, 1814, 1899.
John, you said Mary's dolls. Look, they're already reacting.
Jonas from Chester. Oh, no. Mary was 1814, 1899, and John, 1814, 1892. Jonas, Mary and John, Jonas, another John from Chester. Yep.
Yes.
England gave birth to 33 children,
No.
including 15 sets of boy-girl twins and triplets.
It's confirmed. Every time you're saying it's confirmed with what you're saying.
All were christened, but few reached adulthood. Wow. 10 kids were still alive when their father died in 1892, which was at the age of 80. Mary and John were furniture dealers in Foregate Saint in Chester. They lived on Queen Street. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Look by the doll that he's doing it
Hello.
with.
She was awarded a prize for mother of the largest family in UK, was Mary. These dolls are very active and chaotic. It is believed numerous children are connected. Many have the same names, as you can see below. We're talking the triplets, Joseph, John, and Sarah. There's Thomas, another Sarah, and Martha. Twins, Sarah and William, another Martha. Mary and John, Sarah. Look, William.
They're responding.
I'm going to Gambit here, and there's a lot of.
They're responding.
All right.
Wow.
Just so happens that kids love me. So Johnny's the perfect one for this one.
And boy, they can really interact with every piece there. Didn't like
All
you
right,
touching.
so you see all these toys? God, that doll right there creeps the
Do you
hell
feel
out of
cold?
me. I am sorry.
Do you feel cold?
Yes, I am very
It's
sorry.
just all of a sudden
but
cold
that
air.
doll creeps the hell out of me, and that one. So, hello, children. My name is John. And this is Chris.
Can I tell
here.
you something that Jason just said? A whisper came through saying your name right before you started talking, and it showed up on his
Ooh, I just
message
got a pain
thing.
in my back.
See? And it's cold, guys. It is cold, cold,
I
cold.
just got a stabbing pain right
Are you
along
okay?
my ribs.
Do you want me to see?
No, not. It's not a scratch. It's like a jab.
Like a poke?
All right, kids. Leave Uncle John alone.
That one doll there with the no egg on it looks like it's got like a Michael Myers type of look to it.
So again, my name is John. This is Chris. We have kids of our own. My daughter Sarah played with dolls for years. We just want to come in here and talk to you. We heard that the word is chaotic, so all of you must be around, or some of you must be around. Don't know how old you are, but that's why we brought the things that we brought. You can use these like toys if you want to, but this is how we know if you're here, any of you or all of you. You're already touching the little circle there behind that doll up top. That goes beat a beat a beat and lights up different colors and makes music. You saw what these other ones do, the purple one, the red one, rainbow colors all the way around, every color of the rainbow. See that all the way around? Those little Easter eggs light up the word yes and the word no if you just tap them with your finger. Same with those little twinkly ball up there. This one. The eggs work the same way. Tap, tap, tap with your finger. They light up and they twinkle like the stars. And these lights up here light up all the colors of the rainbow.
Yes.
As well.
It's reacting.
If you were to go near them and touch them.
You okay?
So we want to hear your voice. We want you to touch the things that make them twinkle and light up and answer any way you can. We want to hear your voice. We want you to tell us about yourselves. I'm going to turn this little box on next to me so we can hear you. Here we go. Yeah. So you're not allowed to mess with Uncle John here or Chris. We just want to talk to you. Someone's going to buy these dolls and they're going to bring them into their home. Are you guys okay with strangers having all of these dolls and taking care of them and bringing them into their home? Is that okay with you guys, all of you? If it's not, then show me one of these lights here, blinking and twinkling, and touch anything you want to touch there, or talk to me. Talk out loud so I can hear you. Oh, my star is
So
PvP, not going to happen.
you think they'll get upset if they split you up and you all go to different homes?
Oh, what about that? What if I took this doll home right here? This one here. That I'm sorry, but
You'd be going home
that one looks
alone. I
like
can
an
tell you
angry-
that. Oh yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
watch me to take it off.
You'd be going home alone with it.
Uncle John's not crazy. He ain't doing that because that doll there kind of gives me a bad feeling. It looks like a very angry doll. And I don't know if you notice, but the hair across her face just there was a piece of hair that kind of moved right there. And that was really weird. Okay, so let's try something different. Okay. You're touching that yes egg. Now I'm going to try to join this game the best I can here. I'm going to hold this light right there. And this light lights red and green in my hand. Just like the way those rainbow, but this only lights two colors, red and green on the V, the fingers right there. So if any of you hear me and want to, there you go.
Are you kidding me? They can't, I don't think they can see that with the flashlight.
I can't turn it off. They're
No.
touching it right now. It's solid green. Thank you for doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this somewhere over here. There, your dollies. Wow, this thing isn't going off.
No, they took you serious. You want me to touch it? I'm going to touch it.
Right there, okay? The one I was touching. Let me put it right there. There you go. Yours now. Part of the things you could play with. So we're going to try to hear your voice, okay? Oh, yes. I like you guys. Now, let me read some of your names here because, again, I know a lot of you share the same names, which I guess with 33 kids, your parents couldn't name each one of you different names. So I get it. There are lots of Johns, lots of Josephs, Sarahs, Thomas, Martha, William, Mary, Elizabeth,
Are these all like religious names too?
Eliza, Emma, Henry, George. And that's really there you go. Look.
Yep. They're responding to it.
Very, very good. So yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all the names. There's a lot of sets of names. Twins, a lot of twins and triplets in this family. That is crazy. And I'm sure you guys had a really, really good bond because of that. Not only were you family, yep, but twins and triplets supposedly have that bond where they can finish each other's thoughts and say words together, and they feel what the other one is feeling. So that's must have been really cool for all of you. Now, unfortunately, yeah, there we go. There you go. Good job. Unfortunately, from what I'm reading here, only 10 of you lived till your father passed away. Ooh, I just got really, really nauseous. That's not good. Wow.
Ah, Jesus. Sorry.
I did. I felt a wave of nauseousness come over me. I still feel it. All right. No one's allowed to come near me and mess with me that way, okay? See how that flashlight is now lighting up the
Her
evil one's
face.
face? Maybe that was planned. Hey, you never know, right?
Oh, when I went crashing down, it scared
No
me.
one's allowed to kind of latch on to me and affect me. I know you guys probably need energy and you're trying to kind of play with us, but no, not allowed to do that. My head, it feels a little woozy. So nobody's allowed to attach themselves to me or come near me. Okay? It's okay for us to talk like this, but let's just, you guys stay there and we can talk from here and there. Okay?
Brenda pointed out because I jumped and screamed when that thing fell, but when she said that the yes egg lit up when you said you felt like puking.
So again, I don't want you doing that again because I felt vertigo. All of a sudden, it was real quick vertigo. So I'm going to try to hear any of your voices. All of you could talk, one of you could talk, but we're going to play something right here called a recorder. Okay? This little box right here, we'll be able to hear your voice, your real voice. Okay? Any of you. If you want to talk together, fine. One at a time, fine. You guys can figure that out for yourselves. But I'm going to put that down in a second. I want to hear you talk.
Do you want to give the people watching a chance to ask some questions too?
Yeah.
So think of questions, guys, and start loading them up, and John will ask when he's done.
So really quick, again, this box here on the floor next to me, you may be able to talk and we may be able to hear the words. So I want yes, okay, I want any of you to try that right now. Try to say something. Any of you. Think really hard and say a couple of words or a word. Come on, give it a try. Anybody? Anybody want to come forward and talk? Come on, you can do it. Anybody? My stomach is not going to stop. Anybody? Come on, give it a try. One word, 2 words, whatever you want to say. If it's about you, about us, anything, the dolls, whatever. I'm going to read the names really quick again. Joseph, Sarah, Thomas, Martha.
Monster.
Monster? Who's a monster? You think there's a monster in here? Yes.
No.
Who is the monster in here? There's somebody scary in here? Who is it? Is it this guy over here next to you? Not really. I know there's a few in here that aren't real friendly. We won't let anybody hurt you ever. That's not going to happen. And if you're in a place where you don't want to be over there, if there's something scary there, I could tell Donna, the woman who brought you in here, to move you into another place where you'll be near somebody else. Is that what you want? Do you want to be moved to another place? I hate to ask. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder if Dawn is still on here.
That's not good. Okay, guys, I'll tell her. Okay? All right. I know it's scary. Okay. So we'll take care of that for you. So I'm going to run down the names again really quick. Joseph, John, Thomas, Sarah, Martha, William, Mary, Elizabeth, Eliza, Henry, and that's it. Book. Now, I know that sounded like a different word. Book. Book. Is there a book that you're looking for that belonged to you? Is there a book here? Or is the book the monster? Are you referring to the religious book? Are you kidding me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God. That's the religious book that
The bad
possessed
book.
the guy, the bad book. It's right there. Right there. She said
It's
monster.
right across from where they are. They look at it.
Book devil. Yep, they know it's there. Oh my
No.
God. Well, here's one. Let me read this real. The father died. Where was it? Something about very chaotic, connected. Wasn't there something in here about I thought there was something in here about religion. Maybe not.
I said that those names were biblical, like it right out of the Bible.
Largest family active. I thought there was something else in there, but not. That is, how creepy is that? They're referring to that book right there.
Because
Devil
they face
Monster
it.
Book.
They face the book.
Yep, they look right across it. It's right there. And I got a bit of a headache and a little vertigo. Wow, that is something, man, that they're aware. Okay, sorry about that again. Yes. Sorry again.
So maybe we don't put them back there tonight. We move them.
I'm going to. Ooh, wow, holy cannoli. I am vertigo, man. We're going to have to switch.
Oh, you want me to deal with them?
You're a female, so maybe they won't. But if they do, I'll switch with you again. But I think they're trying to.
I'll do an EVP with them.
I feel vertigo.
There's a book in the same case they were in.
And if that's what they're triggering,
I don't know, Don. You think that? I don't think that book is what's affecting that. I think it's right across from them.
But if that's what they're triggering, if that's triggering that book too by them.
What's the book that's in the case that they're at? Don is asking. No.
It's the Latin book.
She's saying in their case, there's a book in there.
Hold on. Book. Top shelf? You mean this book?
Yeah.
Why would they refer to that to them as the monster and the devil? Why would they?
I don't know. They're facing that other book, Donna. I think it's that other book.
Why would they refer to that book as the monster and the devil? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. They're sitting right next to that book. It's right there. All right, so Chris is gonna come over and talk to you, okay? And she's gonna ask you some questions. And yeah. And if you want to talk about which book in particular,
we'll ask,
and maybe one of you will answer. But anything else you want to talk about, anything else you want us to know about you, please, one of you or all of you can talk, one at a time, or if we hear multiple voices, that's good too. But I'm going to go sit over there now, okay? And she's going to come over and talk to you. Ooh. Two really strange night, man. Two objects. Yeah.
I gotta admit, it's.
Let me know if you feel it when you get over there, because it zaps you. It's all of a sudden like a zap in the head.
All right, so people were asking questions. So when I point, you can
Well, I
refer
don't
to them.
see any of those
You
yet.
got to scroll, and you can
Okay.
do it off my phone if you need to. Okay, so again, John already told you my name is Chris. You've heard my responding. You scared the bejeebies out of
Well,
me.
here one here funny. Patricia says they were married at St. John the Baptist. My middle name is Batista.
Yeah,
I am
well,
John the Baptist. That's
yeah,
my middle
that's
name.
your middle name.
Yeah.
That is kind of funny. So I'm gonna take off where John left off, and I'm gonna start asking you questions. And like John already explained this to you, so I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna jump right into it. But I'm gonna actually put the recorder. It's off. Gotta get it on. I'm actually gonna put the recorder up there, right by them. I'm gonna snuggle it right in here with you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right by you. So that's me hitting the egg. And then that's me. So, recording, and this is the dolls. They're called Jonah's dolls. Can you tell me who's with us right now? It paused it. It paused it.
I can't really get it. I see it blinking. I can't see what it says though. Yeah, shine the flashlight on it.
There's one right there. Can you see that? It paused it.
During the recording. That's strange.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Please don't pause the recorder because then we can't. I cannot.
She said they're chaotic and they're definitely showing.
Yes.
They have that tendency, that trait.
Please don't do it because I can't hear you. This helps me to communicate with you. Okay, so can we please? Would you do that for me, please? Okay. So I'm gonna set this right by you, and then I'm gonna hit play. Okay. It's not gonna hurt you, I promise. Okay. So if I freaked you out with that, I'm sorry. So we're gonna start again. Ready? Good. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna start the questions again. Can you tell me who are we speaking with, please? Were you affecting John on purpose? There's a smell, an odd smell that's coming through right now, very strong. Are you making me smell this? Are you afraid of the monster book that's next to you or across from you? Can you see John and I? all 33 of you brothers and sisters together now?
My stomach. Sorry.
Were you all given names because of the Bible or religion? Was it difficult growing up with so many siblings? Can you tell me the name of the oldest or firstborn and the youngest?
How many of you are attached to these dolls? God, my stomach again. I'm not going to be able to get through this. Hold on, give me a second. How many of you are attached to these dolls? Could you please tell me that? Are any of you here that the 10 that made it to adulthood? Are any of you here? What if somebody separates these dolls and they sell them one by one? Would you be mad or upset? All right, try it.
Would you like to go home with John?
Stomach. It's really bad.
Thank you. Yeah, that was me hitting that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Did you get like a really bizarre smell? I can't even describe
No,
it.
I'm fine back here. I don't feel lightheaded. I don't feel anything. I feel okay. I feel perfectly fine right here.
I feel like I'm in a fun house. Is that weird?
Well, I told you I felt vertigo.
Shake it up.
Music might be a bit. It might be outside a bit. Colette. Maybe a car going by. Maybe.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We good? Thank you. Okay. So we're going to start the questions again. Can you tell me? We're going to start the questions again. Can you tell me? So we're going to start the questions again. Can you tell me? Tell me. So we're going to start the questions again. Can you tell me? Who are we speaking with, please?
That's a word or
Please.
a bread?
So we're going to start the questions again. Can you tell me? Who are we speaking with, please?
A breath. I can't get a word out of that. What was that? Go back.
Who are we speaking with, please?
Stomach.
Can you tell me? Who are we speaking with, please? Speaking with, please. Tommy. Were you affecting John on purpose?
You said that yesterday hasn't gone off one time with you sitting there.
There's a smell, an odd smell that just. There's a smell, an odd smell. There's whispering. There's a smell, an odd smell that's coming through right now. Smell that's. There's a smell, an odd. There's a smell. There's a smell, an odd smell that's coming through right now. Very strong. Are you making me smell this? Are you afraid
That wasn't something right there.
of the monster?
Right before you ask the question. You see?
Are you?
Right there.
Are you afraid?
Really far back.
Are you afraid
There's a couple of words
of the monster book that's next to you or across from you? From you. Cross. Sounds like. Book that's next to you or across from you? From you. Just making sure they're staying there.
No, that yesterday hasn't lit up one time with you there.
Can you see John and I?
Even the lights aren't going. They're like Uncle John. It's a long, drawn-out breath.
All 33.
Which we're just going to when we did that.
Says a voice. All 30. Sounds like go. All 30.
None of those kids were named Tom.
All 33 of you. 30.
Here, don't. Go.
Pull it away. All 33 of you, brothers and sisters, together now?
No, from far away, it does sound like go. Yeah, it's definitely a go. You want us to leave? You guys don't want to talk to us anymore?
That's okay.
Sorry. Let me come back over there.
Were you all given names because of the Bible or religion?
There's the breath again, long drawn out.
Was it difficult growing up with so many siblings?
Wait, what was that?
With so many siblings.
Whoa.
Growing up with so many siblings. Growing up with so many siblings. Growing up with so many siblings.
I'm crying?
With so many siblings.
I'm crying.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Yeah. Do it again.
With so many siblings.
I'm crying. That's what I hear.
Can you tell me the name of the oldest or firstborn and the youngest?
How many of you are attached to these dolls? God, my stomach again. I'm not going to get through this. Hold on, give me a second. How many of you are attached to these dolls? Could you please tell me that? I'm crying. That was. Are any of you here that the 10 that made it to adulthood? Are any of you here? That's definitely what it said. I'm crying. What if somebody separates these dolls and they sell them one by one? Would you be mad or upset? All right, try it.
Would you like to go home with John?
You want it?
Go home with John?
Rewind it?
John?
Rewind it? Something that says
John?
right there. It's really faint. Right there. It says my name.
Right there.
It's very faint, but it says John.
It's a little scratchy too. John?
Right there.
So I think you should try to do a spirit box session.
But I'm also going to sit there and see if anything goes off. Hold on for 1 second. I just got to grab another.
You're leaving me in here alone with them? One right there. Good. Yeah, there was a train. There's a train station over here. It was pulling into the depot. Unfortunately. Oh my.
YouTube is gonna mute everything.
They are spooky. And the funny thing is that not
yeah.
one single, no, I'm good. You sound one single stick figure. Not one.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen for everything.
No,
Everyone.
I'm just saying. Not
Okay,
one.
my friends, I'm back again. So I heard you say my name. So I come back to talk to you before we leave because we are going to be leaving soon. Anything you want to show me or say to me? You guys were pretty good at playing with all the toys when I was sitting here before. That's why I figured I'd come back and give you the chance to maybe light up the circle or any of the Easter eggs or any of the rainbow lights or the lights up there. Anything you want to do to show me before I leave? We put these dolls back. It was nice talking to you. I did hear my voice. I appreciated that, and I will move you away from the evil monster book there. I'm sorry that you're so scared of it. I can understand that. So I'm going to turn this box back on here next to me that I had on before, where you guys were saying the. Okay, so you can talk again if you want right now, okay? And I'm going to turn on this box too in a second, so maybe we could hear you.
I'm glad you shut that off because if that I forgot about that. If that had went off, I'd have had a heart attack.
So again, I'm going to read the names because I always seem to do that and I get a reaction from you guys that are listening. I think you like to hear your names. Joseph, John, Sarah, Thomas, Martha, William, Mary, Elizabeth, Emma, and Henry. Eliza, that's another one. Those are all the names. That's 33 kids, and what did I say? 7 names there.
And John's children are named John and Sarah.
Yes. So I was named John, and my son is named John, and my daughter is named Sarah. So we have that in common. So again, I'm going to give you this chance to say something on this box next to me, or I'm going to turn on this other radio in a minute, this other box to try to hear your voice. But we do have to leave soon, and we did enjoy really, really talking with you. And I'm happy that you said my name. I haven't seen you touch anything or light anything up in a long time, though. I'm wondering.
Oh, great, Uncle Man.
That's great. Thank you. Anything else you can do for me here? Again, all these toys are going to come with us when we leave. So if you guys want to play with them, now's your chance. And again, I'd like to see you light up everything and touch all these different things. I enjoy that you enjoy it. Again, we were talking about the book and the monster. And again, I don't want to scare you guys. That's not why I'm here.
Sirens are coming up through.
Yeah, I hear them. That scary monster book that you were talking about, is it in this case here that you guys are in? This one I'm tapping on? If it is, anything you want to touch and light up there, is it in this case behind me? The scary monster book with the devil?
So Donna just gave you a tidbit that you might be able to use. When a child would die, they would give the next child born their name.
Oh, yeah, that's sad. My daughter did that with her hamsters. The scary devil book, is it that one? I don't want to go too close to it. And that
Please
case
don't.
right there, I'll tap on the glass.
Really?
This one? Is that where the scary monster book is? You guys aren't talking. Where'd you go? You left me. All right, I'm going to turn on this box right here, this radio box, and hopefully we can hear you if you talk. We did hear your voices a little bit. Someone said they were crying. Is somebody upset? I was only joking when I said about being sold separately, one at a time. I'm hoping But that doesn't happen. I would like to see all these dolls together for forever. Okay, so I didn't mean that. So hopefully I didn't upset you with that. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on.
Well, you did say if they wanted to play with the toys.
Are you here? Why is doing that? It's bizarre. I'll help if I turn the spirit box on. Okay, so we want to hear any of your voices of the name, the names that I read.
Alex.
Your what? It said something a ballad. So I did hear somebody's voice. Which one of you was that? I've got all your names here in front of me. The name of the person who's speaking or was talking, saying they were crying. Could that person say your name, please? Loud and clear. Who are you? Who's here with me?
They said they heard Alex.
There is no Alec.
I know.
Who is this speaking? Please tell me. Who are you?
Excuse me. Throat hurts all of a sudden.
So the one that lived the longest. See, we're talking 1907. William lived to 1907.
When
He
was
lived
he
the
born?
longest out of all of them.
How long was he born? When was he born?
1840. I think it said 7. 1849. Could you tell me how many of you there were? How many brothers and sisters are there total in this family? Tell me anything you want to tell me about the dolls, your mother and father, anything you want to share.
So all the 33 names aren't on there, are there? Or are they?
I mean, there were triplets.
Because
there were
everybody's
multiple
saying that
sets.
they all heard Alex come through.
No, there's, again, could have went by a middle name. What do I know?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're gonna leave soon, like I said, and we're gonna take all those toys with us. But we'd love to hear your voice.
Yikes.
Is that a yay?
More like yikes.
Who is this speaking, please? My name is John. You know, her name is Chris. What is the name of this doll right here? The one that looks kind of angry that I said. What is this doll's name? Or which one of you own this doll? Right here that I'm touching. Very low. That was really low. Could I pick that doll up? Would you mind? Remember, Uncle John's a good guy. He's going to pick up that doll. I'm just going to move this egg. Pick up that doll right there.
No, none of us said answer.
Okay? Break everything. I'm afraid that doll's supposed to be able to do it, though. All right, let me do this very well.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Maybe she's reacting like you ain't touching me.
If you don't want me to pick up any of the dolls, I see the light on the floor, maybe the no egg or any of the lights up here. If I'm not supposed to pick them up or you don't want me to.
Maybe it's not being wanted. Maybe Separated.
from my something. Look,
Maybe she didn't want to be separated.
wow. Let's just stay and look at it all the way around. Just for 1 second, okay? Again, if that's not okay, I want to see something here light up. Or up there. I'm going to move the S egg. And put it up there.
I think you got your
right
answer.
there. I didn't touch the antenna. And it's going to go off, and I'm going to show you how close I was and see if it was me. I'll wait for it to stop. I was right here.
You
Okay,
did.
so I did make
You
it
did
go
make
off.
it go
Good.
off. Yep.
That's why I
Right.
wanted to test that. So I'm going to take this doll. Okay. I've got the creepy doll. Sorry, I didn't mean to call it that again.
It sounded like it just said daddy.
Now again, she looks kind of sad when you turn her this way, but up this way she looks kind of mad. But here she looks kind of sad. Is this the crying doll? Now notice how that box just said a word since the monster. So I'm gonna do something a little weird here to wrap up with out of my own morbid curiosity. I'm gonna put the recorder right on the doll. Right on the doll, right there. Okay? No. Undo your legs here. I'm gonna put it like right on the chest, like that, as I ask questions. And hopefully my stomach doesn't get possessed again. I'm gonna read off the names again. Anybody wants to speak up while I'm doing that, please talk loudly so I can hear you. Joseph John, Sarah, Thomas, Martha, William, Mary, Elizabeth, Eliza, George, Henry. My stomach again. What is the name of this doll that I'm holding that is looking at me in the eyes? I like this one the best. Could I take her home with me? You said my name before, and I appreciate that. Are you okay with Chris and I talking with you? Did all of the girls in the family play with these dolls? Were they handed down to each of the girls? Are you all together now? Your mom, your dad, the whole family? I'm going to ask again. that case right there that I'm pointing at, is that the Monster Devil book that you were talking to across from where we are right now? Looks like Chucky looking up at me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult you now. I'm just gonna leave you right there, okay? All right. Let's see what happens. Again, they were really active in the beginning too, and ever since they mentioned the book. Oh no, they
Stop recording.
No.
that got really cold too.
Stop
The
recording.
hair on my arm is standing up. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, it is really cold all of a sudden.
Get out. You were recording and it said stop
and
recording.
It paused your recording.
And it paused my recording. So obviously it doesn't want to be recorded.
And I was recording an EVP session that whole time.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay, we have stopped recording, and now we're just going to listen back to see if you talked, and then we're not going to do this anymore. Okay? Oh. I'm going to read off the names again. Anybody wants to speak up while I'm doing that, please talk loudly so I can hear you. Joseph John. Just talk loudly so I can hear you. Joseph John. Sarah. Thomas. Martha. William. Mary. Elizabeth. Eliza. George. Henry. My stomach again. I'm getting a better roll on the way home. What is the name of this doll that I'm holding that is looking at me in the eyes? Said she's here. No, it said it's here. Sorry. Did I do that?
No, what the heck? Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. What?
Carol? Carol? Is that the doll's name?
It says something else before it though. It's time to go. That's what it sounds like. It's time to go.
I like this one the best. Can I take her home with me? That came from the doll. The recorder's sitting right on the doll.
No.
What I ask? I like this one the best. Can I take her home with me? No.
That's clear.
That is beyond clear. And look at her face lit up with that light. No. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Wow. Oh, I got cold all over my body. Oh, my legs too now. Ooh, it's all over me. You said my name before, and I appreciate that. Please go. Are you okay
Uh-huh.
with
I told
talking
you.
with you? Please go.
They said it's time to go before. I will, Kathy.
Put them away.
Put them away.
Wait. Put them.
Somewhere else.
Just put them something. I can't hear
King
the
with
last
you?
word.
Play it back.
Hold on.
Don't go do it close. It says put them somewhere else.
No, I didn't hear that.
That's what it sounds like. Someplace else.
Oh, wait, at the end.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Put them someplace else.
Yes.
Right there.
Right there.
Put
Else.
them someplace else.
Did all of the girls in the family play with these dolls? Were they handed down to each of the girls?
On the back of my neck now.
Are you all together now? Your mom, your dad, the whole family?
Like cold fingers on my neck.
I'm going to ask again. That case right there that I'm pointing at, is that the monster devil
Oh,
look
you see it? The
that
lights
you were
went off.
talking to across from where we are right now?
Those lights responded when I was asking the question on playback.
Across the monster devil look that you were talking to across from where we are right now.
Listen. What's he say? I don't know. Quick word.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's all I
getting
got
geared
to
up. I mean,
say.
the box here was talking while I was listening, and please go, it's here, and the combination of things. So I get that you don't maybe don't want to do this anymore, and I'm okay with that. But I just wanted to make sure you guys are okay, and I feel the cold all around me, so that's enough. I just want to make sure you guys are okay being in here across from.
What do you think until Donna comes in, we can put them in the opposite and put the hat and the wife with the and the other one?
Where's in here, you mean?
Yeah.
Would you like to go in this case away from the book, whether it's there or there? You want to go right here in front of me in this case? You can light up yes, you can light up anything. The light's behind. We'll put you right there. So you got a different view. You'll
So I
be
said
away
put
from-
them somewhere. You got to figure. You got to figure. Stop. As soon as you dropped your hand, it went away.
Really?
Yes, it was right.
by me,
You were
like
reached
here?
up and it was below your hand. Put your arm up like you did, and it was literally below. There
Like with
it
the
came back. It
dollars?
came back. Stay where you are. It came back.
Sure it's not me?
No, it's not you. It is not you. I can see your blue hand, and it's like it's right at your wrist. It's right at your wrist.
So it's down here? See
Where's
this
your
hit?
wrist is? Right below your wrist.
So where the dollars?
Yes.
Oh,
Yo.
wow. You don't want me
Hello.
picking up that dollar again, huh? I'm just gonna move my hand, okay, and pick up this
Gone.
doll,
Nope. It left.
and I'm gonna see if you'll stand next to your doll. Did you come and hold her? Pick her up? Come get her? Okay, we're gonna say goodnight to you. And again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one more chance, okay? Like Chris said, we keep our word. If you want to be moved into there, those lights behind anything here that you light up.
Well, you asked it to, and it did.
No, that was when you said you saw somebody. Well, by my hand.
But you were talking to it.
One more time, again, to be sure. This case right here, if you want that, light up anything right now, okay? touch anything you want to make it light up a different color. Doesn't matter what it is.
I will personally make sure you're put into this other.
No, I don't think it's this case. I think they're afraid of whatever.
That's what I'm
Come-
saying. I'm saying
Yeah, but
I
I
would.
think they're afraid of whatever comes out of there or whatever might be over there.
They're just saying monster, but could the figures showing up
Again?
be confirmation that they want to be moved?
All right, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? I got that box running again. Before we say goodnight to you when we put all the dolls back and we leave. Anything at all? I appreciate you saying my name. I feel bad that somebody said they were crying. I'm happy that all these dolls are still together, and if all these people are still around them, that's a good thing that you're all together still.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll be back. May not talk to you, but you'll see us here talking to others. All right.
I'm going to turn on the lights so I can.
Uncle John isn't going to take any of these dolls home, though. He was only messing with you.
She looks like she's angry.
Yeah, but watch this. I shouldn't touch it again, but
Uncomfortable.
oh
Yeah,
boy,
she
I'm
told
sorry.
you, but
Sorry. Won't touch it.
all right, everybody. John, you want to say goodnight?
What a way to end, huh? Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys, and we will be careful. You all have a good night.
What do we